What is a Kwacha devaluation? To explain the complexity of currencies in relation to each other, it is best to simplify things. Imagine a quiet village in Malawi where two families live, the Bandas and the Piris. The Bandas farm vegetables and want to buy maize each month, costing them about 30,000 kwacha. They can sell all their vegetables for 25,000 kwacha each month. The Piris, on the other hand, have maize and can sell their maize to other people for 30,000 kwacha. The Bandas face dilemma. They have vegetables worth 25,000 kwacha but want maize worth 30,000 kwacha. The Bandas decided to borrow 5,000 kwacha to afford the maize. The exchange happens and everyone is happy until the following month. The Bandas now owe 5,000 kwacha, adding to their expenses the next month. The Bandas are therefore poorer now, because they will only have 20,000 kwacha next month after they pay back the loan. But they still need 30,000 kwacha for the maize. This simple story of village trade explains the more complex global trade scenario. Let's take Malawi as a country and how trade looks like with other countries. Malawi is monthly producing extra goods which can be sold for $50 million and do so primarily to Europe. However, Malawi needs goods worth $100 million per month, which they import primarily from Asia. This $50 million difference, Malawi has to borrow to afford what we need. Just like the Bandas, Malawi as a country borrows monthly to pay for this difference, and so over time, the country is getting poorer. The Malawi kwacha represents the strength of Malawi economy. If the economy gets weaker, the Malawi kwacha becomes worthless against other currencies. So on November 9, 2023, the government officially dropped the value of kwacha against other currencies to present the real value. This has created widespread criticism, but how much of the value of the kwacha is in the government's control? Back in our village, if the Bandas decided to intentionally overvalue its vegetables, say to 30,000 kwacha, the Piris might not realize immediately that there are cheaper vegetables available elsewhere. But as soon as Mr. Chira sells vegetables for 20,000 kwacha, the Piris will buy from him. This forces the Bandas to borrow even more to buy maize. This means the Bandas will become poorer quicker. By overvaluing the kwacha, the government is losing more trade opportunities each month, which means they have to borrow more each month, which means Malawi is getting poorer quicker. When we can't borrow, even essentials like fuel becomes a scarcity. Understanding these principles helps us to grasp the delicate balance of international trade and economics. So, what the Bandas should do? The Bandas should either use less maize or produce more vegetables. The same is true for Malawi. We need to spend less on imported goods and produce more goods for exporting. But to do this, we all need to work together. At GEMS, an acronym for Green Economies Made Simple, this is exactly what we are promoting. We promote local businesses that produce quality compost from an organic waste product. The compost restores soil, which improves yields, then requires less imported fertilizers. It also helps plants to handle dry spells better, as healthy soils retain water better. Support Malawi. Buy compost.